What now? We're still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. Can't let things continue as they are. How can I get two such different groups of people to get along? I guess I'll have to just try whatever I can, my own way. Alright, first things first. The training room. I want to see what I need to upgrade some stuff. Plus 2 attack to the user when near death during battle. Boost team enema to unlock it. Modification complete. May as well learn all these. Unleash a vertical slash attack. Flight plus 2 flight. Ooh. Give Takumi a new attack. So I'm gonna move one further. That's not really that helpful. Use damage to an enemy in front and decreases their movement. Inflicts -3 on target. Okay. Allies acting with 1 AP in battle have a 50% chance of gaining support status. Okay, so that's a straight line attack. I like his moves. Judge, Jury, and Executioner. That's pretty sweet. So I need to get Mass up in order to teach him this. Is it a 4 attack? It's only a one enemy. That could be useful. Plus you user of intercept in battle. Intercept attack all enemies in a range at the start of player's turn. What's the rate? Oh, there's no image on it. So all enemies in range at the start of player turn. Early Strike seems like a pretty good one to have. Giving her that's probably not as good. Kumi level 2 on that. Why not? Short on yeah, we just burned through all of our tokens. We need to get Gym up. We need to get all our grades up, to be fair. To be fair, we need all of our grades up. Takamaru needs a bunch of Gym up. You need linguistics. You need math. Yeah, we'll probably try to work on math so we can get Ato to learn Executioner. Which symbol was math? That one. Is Ato anywhere? Because I think Ato, oh, no, Ato is not talkable. Eventually I'll be able to remember where stuff is. I'll try reading this book today. Probability Theory and Fate. In a world of pure physics, events dictated by only probability and theory are determined. Even if you make the right decision, no matter how hard you work, if the gods make a bad roll of dice, everything will be for nothing. Right. The world is not fair. Most things are beyond the control of human will. However, there's no reason to throw it all away. If you remain undaunted by cruel fate and never give up, you will surely be blessed with the greatest roll of all one day. The dice rolling gods only smile at those who fight against unreasonable rolls. Don't let unreasonable fate win, huh? Those are words I can take to heart. Math level 2! Yay! Free time. Okay, what can we get anything else level 2? I keep hitting. All right, so we could probably work on science, try to get science to level 2. There's also social studies we can work on. Literacy is like nowhere, but sure, let's work on science. Maybe. We'll see what's available. Was that the science icon? What's the science icon? I forgot. Science is speaker. Alright. Who wants to be my science friend for the day? Apparently no one. No one wants to help me with my science. Library it is. Yeah, come read with me, DK. Come to the library and read with me. I'm gonna talk about metamorphosis. I'll try reading this book today. Insect Metamorphosis. Some insects create cocoons to wrap themselves in, made from silk produced from their mouths after an initial growing phase. Inside a cocoon, the insect transforms into a pupa before finally transforming into an imago. By being wrapped inside a cocoon, the insect is able to protect itself from predators and the elements. This allows them to transform safely, vastly increasing their probability of survival into their imago state. In other words, they're like armor or walls protecting them during metamorphosis. Cocoons are like armor, huh? Come to think of it, we get wrapped in something like a cocoon made of blood when we transform. Is that some kind of defense mechanism to protect us until we're ready to fight? Reading this book increase your investigation by 5. Dong, bang, dong.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day gone. I'm going so fast lately. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I get home, I'll be able to clear up the Karo and Izumi thing once and for all, right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. So ended my 32nd day at the last Defense Academy. Ooh.
Hey, Taki?
Ooh.
What's up?
Did you get any chocolate today?
Would you like a Reese's peanut butter egg, Karua? I also have a Take 5.
Huh? Chocolate?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Then why'd you ask Takumi if you had any?
Then why'd you ask?
Thank you.
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. Well, it's not how it was with me and Karua. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. But that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family. But after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of the differences between us, alright. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karua and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year.
Uh-oh.
I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
That face.
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any. She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Ah, she's referring to her mom. Ah.
Oh, it was for your mom. That's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her.
He
Here.
did have some. Ah. Ah.
For me.
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Gotta go back and get a screenshot of where it had the text box down. This is adorable.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Stars? Here, in the complex?
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Shut up.
That was great. That was great.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Imagine being the voice actor for this guy and having to do like 100 different lines, one for each day, except for those days where it was just skipped. I'm sure the voice actor was like, well, no, the voice actor probably was given one for every single day. So that way, like, the voice actor wouldn't know that, like, some days are getting skipped in the game. So, like, kind of like a spoiler thing. That could be a possibility. But who knows? Maybe that'll be a question if I meet the voice actor. It's like, when you were recording the lines for Surrey doing the morning announcements, did you record one for every single day, 1 to 100? Well, it wouldn't be 1, because we didn't get a morning announcement day 1. Or we could have. Who knows?
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
It's no surprise I dream about Karo again. No way, she's been on my mind so much lately. It really brings home how alike she and Noizumi are. Though, no, alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. The parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Noizumi is an alternative version of Karawa, then what's she doing here? Is it just a coincidence that I happen to know her? Thinking about it isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Is anybody outside? Subasa is. Subasa's outside. What you doing over here, Subasa? So Subasa's over here. I got the wrong way. Morning, Takumi. Looks like we made it through another day without an attack, huh? Don't jinx it, girl. You are about to jinx it, and we're gonna get an attack today, aren't we? Still, not knowing when the enemy will attack is pretty stressful in some way. Sometimes I feel so nervous I could just... Try not to overthink it. Whenever the next attack comes, we'll deal with it. It's like we always have. I hope so. Can there be a prediction? You want a prediction of whether or not there's an attack on day 33, DK? Is that really what you want? Alright, so chat has put in a prediction. Pretty 50-50. We got basically 10,000 points on yeah, Subasu jinxed it, and basically 10,000 points on no, Subasu's not jinxing it. Let's find out within day 33. Are we going to be under attack? Did Subasa jinx it? Oh. Alright. Anyone else along the way? Nope. Wait. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Everyone's in here. Uh-oh. Something might actually happen. Everyone's here. Buckle up, everyone. Something's gonna go down. Huh? Whoa, what are they doing here? Put those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who's just been caught peeping on his guests. Sir Takumi, surely you'd never do such a thing. That creaking in the walls last night, was it you? I know it's not what you think you saw, but I assure you, you're mistaken. I'm simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away. Oh, actually, I'm curious now. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What does that mean? I asked him to come. There's something I want to hear. All of you. What's so important that we need to be here? Shoma was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what's bothering him. Shoma had another dream. One underneath a repressed memory. Another one? Shoma? Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember something? Well, I thought we agreed Mr. Gensaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. Well, It was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a fluke. Now it's happened again. Shoma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it so we're on equal ground and won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time. I'm sorry, but I don't want to feel like keeping this anymore. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. He said it! Hey, Second Academy people, do you hear what he said keeping secrets only leads to more conflict? Can you give us that info, please? That'd be great. I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing, though? So was your dream from before actually not a dream? Did it really happen? Usually when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images in our minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. But I'm sure you can tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys mind filling us in on this lore here? Shut up and listen. We don't get it either. What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again. Last time you said you were hooked up to some freaking machine in a weird hospital. What was it called again? Kumakura? Huh? Lady Nozumi, is something the matter? Oh, it's nothing. She knows the name. She knows Kamakura. Are those machines the same as the ones we got here, right? The ones that we can't get working? Yes, I think that covers everything from my last memory. We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, or why they're both at the hospital and at the school. Do you remember something that could help us with that? Yes. I think what I remembered this time might explain a lot. This time, I remembered why I was putting those machines at Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment. The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
Was everyone a research subject? Is that what links everyone together? We were all research subjects? And we've, for the most part, had that memory wiped from us, but Shoma is remembering it.
What is it they were researching?
That part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine. And they said something. Something about my blood.
Ooh.
Your blood?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way, but it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
The ability to work with hemoanima? Special blood. You think it's got something to do with hemoanima? Yeah, I think it has to do something with the hemoanima. But like, this is hurting my brain. Like, why is all of this the way it is? But hemoanima comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. Shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it? She knows something. She knows something 100%. So your blood's different from regular people's, Shoma? Have you got a crazy high mitochondria count or something? I don't know what about that, but it seems like it's different for me anyway. How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about. Like I said, the memory's still all fuzzy and I was barely awake at the time anyway.
Huh.
There was one other thing, right, Shoma? Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one.
Oh? The plot thickens. Did you see anyone else? If he points, like, if he can identify someone as, like, Noizumi seems to know something about this. If he points to Noizumi, and be like, I saw her. That's gonna be big.
It was all of you, too.
Oh no. Oh no. Everyone is here. There's 14. Yep. That adds up.
What?
You're all in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital, just like me.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
And what are you talking about? Us in those machines?
Oh.
That include our group too? Yes. Was it clear enough for me to see all the machines? I'm pretty sure everybody who's here now was also there. Noizumi, talk. If you know something, talk. You're crazy, man. First time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy. You saying we all met before and forgot about it? In my memory, you had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake, so maybe that's why I was able to remember it. There was no doubt in my mind that all of this was true. We were all put in those machines at the hospital. We're all part of an experiment there. Sometime before we came to this school. This is very Danganronpa-esque. Like, you were all acquainted before. You all had your memories wiped. La-di-da-di-da. You were all selected for this special project. It's all coming back. You know Kodaka's a part of this if you didn't know before. I did not read what she said. I've never heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it? Same here. I never go to a hospital. I don't have the money to spare on medical bills. my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister. You didn't have to bring me into this. See? It just doesn't add up. Couldn't have been there. Wait. What if it was after the invaders attacked the complex, when our powers first awakened? As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started feeling dizzy. Before I knew it, I blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you? When I came to, I was at the academy with no idea how I got here. Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we passed out. But what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks or even months in that hospital first, and the gap in our memory would have been none the wiser. Hey, yeah, that kind of twist happens in killing games all the time. It's possible, though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories are true, then it's the only explanation. Then, what did they do to us while we were there? Some kind of research, right? Special blood? Maybe it's related to Hino Anima after all. So, and I think so too. That's the only thing we have in common, and... Oh my gosh, enough already! Guraba's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us. You interrupted our training for this? To hear this piece of trash talk about our ridiculous fantasies? Who the heck cares about any of that? But this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about Hino Anima. But Shoma didn't remember any of the important details. If we can't use this information, what point is there in worrying about it? Why are we even lending his ravings any credence? In the first place, it's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brain hogwash. Consider this. Would understanding Hino Anima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details. Unimportant? We're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us? Nico didn't tell us everything. He did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's for the greater good. We've decided to give our all and win this war and worry about the details later. In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. All those completely alien concepts to you maggots. I mean, look at you coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission, why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you. First you refuse to fight, then you muddy matters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit. I'm sorry. I am about to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's probably all just a fantasy. My brain's always been about as powerful as a pond scum, and now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. I'll spend the rest of the 100 days in a corner standing out as little possible. Oh, sorry now. Oh, Shoma. Began backing away, but Kurabara stepped in to block his path. That self-deprecating act is going to cut it this time. You need to be made example of. What are you talking about, Kurabara? Don't try to stop me, Nozumi. The bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's going to do it. This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy, work-shy nitwits, and this is the worst out of all of them. This very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it. What happened to her? Kurabara's always been mean, but she's been totally blowing her stack now. If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear. But And I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here. Well, the thing about that is... Zip it! No excuses, just go, leave. Move out, mosey, shuffle, off, scrams, depart, get out! Kurara is just not having it. Obviously, we're not going to let that fly. We are going to put a stop to it. Get out, 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 get out. Hey, leave him alone, you. Gaku stepped in and grabbed Karua's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next.
Get your filthy hands off me!
Baku! Get riggedy wrecked. Wow, that was awesome. Combo. Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing can withstand those fists of fury. She can box. Really that surprised that she can do something else, Takumi. And also Suki sees education everything we need to enforce our will on society. Political, financial, physical, and we can even handle any conflict to come on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, P-Brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute freaking paragon of refinement and excellence. And if any upstart peasant dares to defile my personal space, there will be consequences. Sorry, man. Wish I could help. You know how it is. I don't hit girls, no matter how much they deserve it. Stop it, Karua. Please, that's enough.
Ah.
So I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us? Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training, friends. Come, Lady Karua. Kurara. Karua and Kurara are too close. I do not like that. My wrath must be appeased. It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best if we drop this for now. I'll try to convince them, but it's going to take time. Wait, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am. Izumi gave an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we got more heated. I'm sorry, Shoma. I never thought it would blow up like this. Oh, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking any kind of social awareness. You'd all have been better off if never been born. Well said. Brother dearest, don't agree with him. That tomato lady really went ham on you, huh? She made you look like gutter trash. They hit me. The psychologically hit me. Even my dad doesn't hit me. I mean, how could he? I have never met the guy. Is that a good thing? This guy's really making me mad now. Ain't no way we're gonna make things work with them. The way I see it, the only way to resolve our differences starts with K and ends with Illingame. It is totally different, still a different genre. There's an untapped potential. Narumi, just give it a rest, please. For the love of Monokuma, please stop. I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened. Mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. Bloom descended upon the cafeteria. We gradually filed out and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they'd ever been in a long time. I'm exhausted already. But there's still plenty of the day left. I should try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack any time. Gotta get ready for when they do. Whew. Okay, so we got you there. Okay, so if I want more science, I gotta read a book. Science hasn't gone up at all yet. So probably finish that investigation book or something. Still in the middle of this book. Maybe I'll read it to the end. Finishing the book increased your investigation by 10. Okay. Did that help get me a tick on there? It did. Okay, so now I need technology. See. Yeah. I think everyone's always the same. We'll just go read the technology book. I'll try reading this book today. Biosphere of the Tokyo Residential Complex. Are you familiar with something called a bottle aquarium? It's an interior design piece made of filling an empty bottle with water, plants, and sand, introducing live specimen inside before sealing it shut. Specimen trapped in a bottle lives their lives in this tiny world, propagating it and ultimately dying. Why does that sound eerily similar to our situation here? You could say the bottle is a world of its own, and the longer it's kept, the more unique of the biosphere it will develop. That's the general summary of the bottle aquariums. I would like to ask this dear reader this. What is the biggest bottle aquarium in the world? is something you all know very well. Earth. There's no need to keep you in suspense. The answer is a token. Oh. In the context of this game, yeah. I should have, yeah. I was thinking, like, my life. Oh, yeah, duh. Earth. Oh, no. TRC, of course. We have lived for generations in this giant bottle aquarium, constructing a new, totally unique biosphere. Ecologically speaking, we are not descendants of the Japanese people, but rather Tokyo residential complexities with our own. Close the cover. Things were getting too complicated to follow. Technology increased by 5. Bing bong.
At ease,
Ease,
soldiers.
soldiers.
It's
At
time
ease,
to hit
soldiers.
the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
There weren't any enemy attacks today. I'm worried about the state of things inside the school. Units becoming one big team is too much to ask. I hope we can at least get by without any more infighting. Before long, I drifted off into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my mind. Day 34. No attack on day 33. Wah, 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 wah.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. Wonder how everyone's doing today. It's a roomy state. There's a bunch of people in their room. I don't like this. Only those two are in there. Oh, great Scott, what is happening? Darumi. Hey, Takumi, beautiful morning, isn't it? Perfect day for us to start murdering each other, am I right? Darumi, we told you to knock it off. It's like everything we worked to build up is about to crash and burn. I hyped ya. Crashing and burning. Yeah, that's a pretty good description of how it feels right now. Okay, so Darumi moved here with him. Okay. Sure enough, it's like our old group here. Not that I'd expect to see any the others after what happened yesterday. I knew it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and mayonnaise. It gives it such a greasy texture. Chocolate covered banana and fried shrimp make a great combination too. Sweet spicy flavors are constant competition. At least those two are happy. Yeah, they sit back, they do nothing, they cause conflict, and that's it. Gee, sure is boring around here. I can't believe I've woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. I wasn't just made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll cut my own head off just for something to do. And Darumi's the same as ever. Oh, he's waiting around hoping Izumi shows up. Might as well eat and get going. I ate a hasty breakfast and headed back to my room, not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. As much as the rift between our two groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm fully prepared just in case. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. There's going to be an attack tomorrow. That's what the game's saying. At least that's the implication I am getting from the game, is that there is going to be an attack tomorrow. Those Gaku. Those. You know what? I'll do Gaku. Why not? Hey, Takumi. You got time to talk about some stuff? Sure. Whenever she sees Sebastian's stomach, Ari goes crazy. She needs to put that thing away. It's too much for me, bro. Keep it in your pants, bro. All of them are hiding in their rooms. Okay, Takamaru's there. I need to work on my social studies. Try to even. Alright, we could also work on gym. Yeah, let's go to Takamaru. School bus is parked here. Pretty normal on the inside. Comfortable too. Man, this is a sweet ride. Hey, Takumi, how about letting me paint this bus? Paint? You want to repaint the bus? Yeah, I mean, the invader's gonna think we're pushovers in this lame thing. First impressions mean everything. That goes for abandoning his ride. Let's get some war paint on this thing and show him we're serious. War paint? What kind of look were you thinking? Ain't it obvious? We'll ride the eternal shining gold. Witness us.
Hey!
Gonna paint a huge tiger on the side too. Let them know they're in the presence of some wild animals. Takumi's just like, oh, good grief. I fully and utterly rejected Takamaru's proposal. New keyword, vehicle. Dong, bing, bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day with no fighting, either inside or at school or out. We haven't made any real progress either. Everyone is still just as on edge as before. If the invaders do attack when we're like this, will we be able to fight them off somehow? I don't think so. Izumi said to give it more time. I ain't sitting around doing nothing though. I guess we should have expected this. I'm frustrated and powerless. I lay down and allow myself to fall into the light, fitful sleep. Day 35.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 35th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Oh, she's out here. Like, also, so Hiroko's not here, so Eito and Tsubasa are somewhere. They're both in here. Obviously. Is she over here, or is she on the other? Run, Takumi, run! Hey, can we talk? Oh, Takumi. I'm sorry, I don't have time to talk. I have to go meet Karo and the others in the morning training. Why are you standing here then? Oh man, isn't there a way to make I can make this right? Looks like today isn't any better than yesterday. If anything, I'd say our team is starting to fall apart. The others know how to work as a team. I'll give them that. I know I'm not one to talk. I wasn't here yesterday. I was up late in a workshop and ended up oversleeping. What about Shoma? How's he doing? Has anyone seen him since the incident? So far as I can tell, he's been holed up in his room the whole time. I figured as much. Eito feels so responsible. What does Eito, though? Looks like something's on his mind. Eito? Hey, Eito, is everything okay? You still feel bad about what happened with Shoma and Kurara? Well, of course I do. But that's not the only thing that's been bothering me. I've been thinking more about what we discussed before, and we need to talk about parallel universes. Huh? I've been looking into it in more detail. Mostly by reading any relevant information in the library on the subject. The more I learn, the more I think about it. I feel like it's a more plausible explanation than we gave it credit for. Nozomi and your childhood friend really could be the same person, just from different universes. You're serious about this? You think Nozomi somehow crossed over from another reality? Actually, no. I think it's Nozomi who crossed over. You mean I'm the one who's from another dimension? Not just you, but all of us. Remember how we lost consciousness after our first fight in the Tokyo residential complex? Right before that, I felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion, or regular dizzy spell. Wait, I just had a thought. Hold on. Something feels off. Something's not feeling right to me.
It was all.
I didn't notice this before because of text box. Wait a minute. I need to move my camera to point this out. But this one's empty. This one's empty. There's only 13 people in one of these. Hold on a sec. See, creepy dude. Wait. Yeah, this isn't right. Someone's missing. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, gosh. Is she missing? I don't see her. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. We got assassin dude, Gaku, swordswoman Takumi, Shoma, Darumi, Tsubasa. Can't see that one properly. Oh, that's swordswoman there, isn't it? Or is that Kako? Wait, where's Ima? Or is Ima in this one? They're so hard to tell. But there's only 13 of these filled. This one right here is empty. This one is empty. It'd be nice if I can't zoom in. I don't think I can zoom in on. Oh, I can. Whee! Move my face around. Okay, no, that's Ima right there. So we got Assassin Man, that's Gaku, Ima, Takumi, Shoma, Darumi, Tsubasa. Empty, Swordswoman, Eito. Can't really tell in it. Yeah, I think Naomi's gone. Someone oh dear me. Oh dear. This is problematic. Right before that, I felt felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion or a regular dizzy spell. It's more like the world was wrapping around me. I'd never experienced anything like it before. Yeah, I felt something weird too. Kind of like my body was being dragged away somewhere. Isn't it possible that what we felt was the sensation of crossing over into an alternate reality? What? We all just fell into another world out of nowhere? That kind of stretch? Slow down, guys. I have no idea what either of you are talking about. Where is all this parallel universe stuff coming from? Oh, it's, well, this is a theory we've been working on. It probably sounds pretty crazy, huh? No, not at all. I actually think that too. I just never said anything until now because no one would take me seriously. Huh? Really?
Huh?
I mean, no matter how you look at it, the school and the area around it are way too removed from anything we saw in TRC. When someone told us about the hospital and the weird machines, I thought maybe that could be the reason why.
What if that's what the weird machines we got put inside were for?
Okay, these are a little bit... Okay, this is a little bit more clear than what I was looking at. Yeah. Oh, it's Hiroko. That's the one I couldn't think of for because Hiroko hasn't been around. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 100% right. She's missing. She's not there. She's not one of them. And also, it makes sense because she can't fully use hemoanima. That's been something the game very specifically said she can't use it properly. Oh dear. Oh, dislikes hospitals. Oh.
What if they're how we were sent from our world to this one?
Oh,
Those machines sent us here? Yeah, maybe they're teleporters or miniature wormhole generators or something. And that would kind of explain to a degree why we can't get into work, because our days here are not over. So once we hit the 100 days, the machines will activate again and will transport us back home. Maybe? Stuff like that happens all the time in superhero movies. It could be like just the next world over in the multiverse. Those are just stories. This kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. I trailed off before I could say it. After all, what even was real anymore? Nothing about us being here was normal. The distinction between fantasy and reality was nowhere as clear as it used to be. This is a parallel world, though. That makes getting home even more difficult. We can't do it on our own, that's for sure. Guess we'll have to wait and see what happens when we get to day 100. That's only if our parallel universe theory was correct. We should keep an open mind. I'll see if I can come up with anything else. Thanks, I'll leave it to you then. I don't want to think about this too deep. Okay, but I'm pretty much convinced now. Multiverse are all the way. Tsubasa was getting weirdly enthusiastic about this. I tried not to say anything to encourage her. After I'd finished breakfast, I went back to my room.